And then I would say my best OnlyFans content.
Right.
That's like, it's hard because I'm working with some of the best people right now. You know when you're new, they all want to work with you. So I'm soaking it in right now.
Literally do it.
Yeah.
Because some people get burnt out. I'm like, ride that wave.
Ride those big dicks while you can.
Yes. Well, and it's cool because once you actually get to know a lot of them, it's really just interacting with them. The thing is, unless you're in a lot of their faces, like, they just don't know who you are.
Yeah.
And I'm like, being new, it works out so well. I'm like, yeah.
They love new girls. Yeah.
Fuck, yeah.
That's just a thing for men in general.
But it works out.
So yeah, I'm soaking in the new girl thing. As I've worked with Kieran Lee, Jack Slayer, Manuel, J Mac.
Yeah.
Those would be like the 4
big ones. And all
Vince Carter, I couldn't forget about him.
Yum. Oh.
So yeah, it's been good, you know, like these are great guys. They are all freaks.
Yeah.
So I love working with freaks. And then some of the really like amazing women I've worked with, Luna Star, biggest sweetheart ever. I love her so much.
She is so gorgeous and so sweet.
And it's the best in bed.
Like what? Yeah.
Like this girl is in shape.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, she is.
She can do the craziest things.
Very impressive.
And the things she can do, I was like watching her. I'm like, well, first of all, I had just done legs, so my legs were sore. So for our scene, I was like barely hanging in there, dude. And she is just fucking nonstop, like bop, 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 bop. I'm like, girl, like I'm like, okay, like we need to take a little mini break.
Like we're gonna stretch a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna just do some yoga.
Yes,
some meditation.
It's so real. The thing is, a lot of these performers who've been in for so long, they literally are like fucking athletes. They are like J-Mac, Luna, Tony even. He literally, I've known him since like 2014.
Tony the director? Or Tony
Rubino. He literally got in shape and he's like the super POV king. He's like a super fucker.
Rubino. Okay, that just show me this guy.
He literally super fuck. He's like a super fucker.
Okay.
Like he could shoot anything. It's like very impressive because POV is not the best to shoot, honestly.
Oh,
like
for the
guys.
Guy, yeah, that would suck.
He'll do it anywhere. Like he'll literally do it. It's cool because if you have like weird stuff, like the customs that they give you and stuff, you say, hey, you want to be my dad? And he's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
That's cool.
It's great. He's like a super fucker, literally. Some of the other guys, they're like,
you have to definitely show me who this is.
Yeah, and he's a Florida local too.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm working with this girl I'm excited about.
Ooh, a new girl.
Jess, Nurse Jess.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so she's super cute. I feel like we have similar like milfy blondes, like milfy blonde girls.
Yeah. Do you have like a theme for the shoot?
Yeah, so we're gonna do girl, and then I'm gonna fuck her and her husband. So I'm gonna be the unicorn. And we both squirt. So we're gonna do like some sort of scissor squirt.
Yes.
Because I've never done that before where we can like, and then squirt.
That's hot. That'll be like, what are those fountains that shoot like that?
Oh, like in Vegas.
Yes.
The Bellagio fountain.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because they'll be going together. That's kind of cool,
Call us the Bellagio.
Right? That's cool as well.
Get 50% off your stay if you gamble with us tonight.
He's got to be there like,
just like on his face.
Yes.
I will love that. And he does like anal. I made an exception. I don't really do very much anal, but I'm because I'm kind of holding off until my 6-month mark.
Gotcha.
But I'm getting there, so I'm gonna do anal, and I've never done anal with the threesome, so I think that would be fun. So yeah, we're gonna do some
with
shit
the threesome
with a couple.
See, I've never done it with a couple. I've done it with 2 guys. Well, it's DP. So
I watch DP porn, and that's like a fantasy of mine. But I'm just trying to wait until a year.
So smart to wait, and honestly, insane that I did it on camera for the first time ever doing
Do you
DP.
recommend not doing it that way?
Well, I enjoyed it, but I think it's insane to do.
Okay.
I also said like the first time of me actually doing anal was on camera. So I think it's just like what I did.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, that's kind of good because the adrenaline of it all will help you get through it better, I think.
I would say if you have good control over your facial expressions,
or
like even if you're uncomfortable, then
yeah.
Other than that,
but
no.
To be honest, I know this is weird, but I feel like guys like that uncomfortable look.
They love it. No, they fucking literally,
If they can tell you're in like a little bit of pain when you're not like dying, but just like a little uncomfortable,
some of them like
and then
it if you
turns
look like you're
into
dying.
a pleasure, then I think they like that.
Yeah.
You sick fucks.
What do you like to watch?
I watch
you said you like DP.
Yeah, and I love orgies, gangbangs.
Yum.
All of that. But I love cream pie. Like, if it doesn't have a cream pie in it, I don't want to watch it. And I will literally just masturbate, and zoom right to cream pie.
Are we soulmates? I'm like, this is insane.
I think it's like a woman thing.
It's a woman thing.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately, it's one of our fucked up makeups. And
I think it's because like we're humans and like it's like in our nature to want to breed and be bred.
The thing is, I really do. I want all of that. I literally do up until it like makes something happen.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm like in theory I want it to be like, oh, it worked. And then I want it to be like, nope, no, it didn't. You know, like once it's over, then it's like, no, we're just kidding.
Oh no, just fantasy, definitely.
Like we're kidding.
I'm not like actually wanting that. But I think our bodies crave that.
Yes, yummy.
Yeah. So that's my favorite way. And you watch the same things?
Love cream pie. Love cream pie. I love gangbangs.
Have you been gangbanged?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I also like orgies. But it's got to be like a certain makeup, and they always shoot orgies the same. It's either like a ton of girls, and they're like lording over the guy, you know, like, and it's the opposite. It's
what
like
about you in your personal life?
I like sex parties,
yeah.
And,
okay, cool.
Sex parties, yeah. But I always get brought as like a dude's like pet or something, and then they get mad when I'm like, they're like, I've gone with other dudes and like they'll like start making out with a girl or something. I'm like, oh well, fuck whatever I want.
Yeah.
Bye. And I'll like go do my own thing, and then they'll find me and be like, let's go. And I'm like, oh my God, we were having fun. No, it's happened to me so many times.
I thought that you were making out with her and I was making out with him.
I was like, you were making out with her, and then that couple found me, and then I found another couple who also liked me. So then the couples were both fucking me, like, and it was great.
I love this.
And he was like, no,
dude.
So sometimes they don't like it. But if I brought you,
dude,
we'll like it.
We're going.
We'll like it.
We're going.
Florida sex party.
I kind of want to go this Saturday to a sex party.
Yeah, sex party Saturday.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Sex party Saturday. Hey.
I love it. Yes. Oh, you're a gem. Now, do you have like a hit list? Because you, like you said, you've been working with a lot of, big name people. They're all like kind of gunning after you. But do you have people that you really want to work with?
I love foreign guys. So like, I'm so looking forward to AVN because I know that that's when they all go.
Yes. And honestly, now and leading up until AVN, a lot of them are in LA already because it's just cheaper to fly before the holidays.
Ooh, good
so
to know.
A note to have for next year, a lot of them, if you like meet them at AVN, you can kind of like find out their dates, and they'll be in like LA, and sometimes they'll fly over here, just because there's a lot of performers here.
Yeah.
And girl, you can get them before AVN, and then you can avoid the AVN sickness.
Yeah, I'm probably only going to collab with 2 people.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know it's going to be a lot. It's going to be my first AVN. I'm going to be signing. Yeah.
Oh, yay. Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
Are you selling anything?
Yeah, I've been selling, like, all my nudies.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Are you allowed to sell nudies?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Here's what they say. You can't sell, like, certain things, right?
Okay. You can, though.
Look at me.
If there's a will, there's a way.
There's a way.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll literally like have like little baggies. You can get them on Amazon. You put panties in there, tie them up, have them all individually bagged already, and just throw it in what you're selling. You'll be fine.
Okay.
As long as you're not like, I'm selling panties.
Yes.
But if your fan comes out to you, you're like, these are panties.
I'm selling goodie bags.
Yeah. And what you can do, you can take a picture to coincide with that panty. So boom.
I love that. Okay. That's a moneymaker.
Genius.
And can you give dances, like lap dances?
Yeah, girl. There's girls that are kicking guys in the balls.
Yeah, I've seen that. How is that? How is that possible?
It's pretty awesome.
Like, I'm surprised I'm not held liable for that shit.
Well, the guys ask for it, and then usually the girls want to record it,
Okay.
So it's cool.
I've seen Stephanie something. She's got like a big ass.
Miss Trigo.
Something, yeah. But she's out there kicking away. I think I'll do it obviously for money, but I don't think I'm like a natural like I want to be a ball kicker kind of girl. Like even like doing the
thing is,
the small humiliation thing.
It's hard for
me. It's a struggle for me.
It's not that I'm necessarily a nice person. It's just that all my content is focused towards like us enjoying it, you know, and being like positive.
Yes.
So being mean to someone almost makes me giggle because
I'm
like, like, okay, I'll do it. But like, oh no.
You're small little penis, you.
I'm like, you loser. Like,
you're so pathetic.
Like, I'm like, oh, and then afterwards I feel bad, but they're like, oh, that was so hot. And I'm like, thank God. Because I'm like, not that I can't be, I'm like, give me a couple words. As long as I know words that are like, okay, boom, I can do it.
Because I feel like it's like one run thing and like they could get triggered. I'm like, I don't want to be that person.
I don't need to posting this video online. Like, see, she bullied me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't
want that.
You know, they got to see what I'm looking at this whole time. I'm obviously staring at her face because she's gorgeous, but the body is fucking banging. Would you mind standing up for me?
Yes.
And doing like a little spin.
A little spinneroonie?
Yes. A little whoop-de-doo.
Okay.
I mean, you see why they want her. You see it.
This is like my I don't know what kind of dance this is, but
I got that.
I think that's I'm like the most awkward person, but in like in a unique way.
In the sex industry, it's funny being an awkward person.
Yes.
It's like, oh no.
Like you're supposed to be sexy, and then I'm like doing the chicken dance. But this is me.
I mean, you get it, guys. Yeah, they know.
I get it too, girl.
She doesn't even know how gay I am. This is so gay. So the thing, I was telling one of the girls I interviewed before, I'm like, I think realistically, I would eat pussy like all day. Like I would literally eat pussy all day. But I want to like sleep with a dick, I think.
Okay, yes.
But I don't want the dick to necessarily talk.
Yeah, so you want the dick, you want to be eating the girl's pussy while the dick's fucking you.
Yeah.
And then he comes, he leaves, and then we go cuddle and watch a movie and chill.
And like, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's a perfect date.
Really the guy's just like an add-on, you know?
He's an extra.
And like, we need him though.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, one of us, I'm like, what if I don't want to put on the strap tonight?
Yeah.
What if we both just want to get fucked?
And masculine energy is nice to have in the room.
It's great.
It's great.
But it doesn't need to stay.
Yeah, it can leave.
It can leave.
Yeah.
So if you guys would like to submit an application with your uncircumcised dick.
Yes.
I mean.
And preferably Hispanic for me. What's your...
I mean, are we supposed to be married? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah.
I love a fucking Hispanic man. Like,
I can't help it. I'm like, who?
They know how to treat women. Like their culture, like, I don't know. It's just.
Yes.
Yes.
It's amazing. When in Washington, you know, we have a lot of Mexican people.
Yes.
And when I came over here and we saw Puerto Ricans and Cubans, I was like, I'm fucking overload.
All the flavors.
Yeah, like, I love it.
It is great.
I'm like, this is my home.
I think I've had every flavor. Well, I've had Cuban man.
Love it.
Costa Rica man.
Love it.
Mexican, of course. And Puerto Rican. So I guess not every flavor because I know there's like a shit ton more than that, but that's pretty good.
Cuban?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Cubans? They some freaks.
So
I don't know what's in their blood.
Have you ever fallen in love?
Oh my God, yeah, with all of them.
Yeah.
With all of them.
So you fall easily?
Oh my God, yeah.
I do too. I fall easy, but I fall out easy.
Zodiac sign?
Gemini.
I'm in Aries.
Oh, I think I get along good with Aries.
Me too. No,
because I met another Aries the other day, and we were vibing really good.
Best friends as a Gemini.
Okay.
We've been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Women. Now, do you have anything? I know we're getting lost in this house because we're obviously bonding.
Yeah,
but do you have anything that you haven't done? Obviously, but like DP and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't done DP.
But that's gonna be down the road. That's not recent.
Stay tuned,
guys. Stay tuned. That's off in the distance. But is there anything that's like coming up soon that you're gonna be doing, like any holiday content, maybe? Because a lot of people don't get into that right away, you know?
I think the coolest thing that I've done so far, like recently, is me and my best friend, like we vibe. Yeah. We're like me and you, how we vibe. Like that's how you would love her. You would get along with her really good. But yeah, so she has this neighbor guy that she fucks. And me and her were fucking on live stream on OnlyFans, and then the neighbor came and recorded us a little bit, and then we all fucked. Yeah. So that was really cool, and that's I think she's like editing it. It was super raw. We were a little tipsy. Right. Not a little tipsy, we were pretty tipsy. Yeah. And we were just like, when you're tipsy and you just don't give a fuck, like faces like
especially when you're with like everything. Your friend.
Yes, too, and we already have good vibes together.
See, that's it.
He came twice.
Oh, he was like, probably honestly like in heaven.
Oozing cum too. I was
that's like a once in a lifetime chance for a lot of guys where they get like, that raw where you're both like, oh, we're gonna devour him. Like, yeah, a lot of guys don't get to experience that. So I'm sure he was like, wow. Like the next day, like waking up like, that's you, buddy.
He was happy. Yeah.
I bet. Has he tried to come back? Like,
ladies, we're setting it up again. Yeah, definitely. She fucks him all the time. Like, she's like, I think she likes him, just a little bit. But
it's hot that you'll share.
Oh, dude. She knows that I'm like, super chill, like would never overstep in that way.
No, wait. Now that you're afraid, like you're afraid. We all know. She said it, but now we know. Do you have like a fantasy, like a real fantasy that you haven't been able to fulfill yet?
Well, I mean, I just want to be cream pied by a lot of guys. Like in a line. Like yeah.
Hot.
Just cream pies fucking turn me on. And then something about like a guy fucking me with other cum inside of me too. Yeah. But I already know the repercussions of it. I'm like, it seems like it probably might be better in my head because I need a lot of boric acid after that shit.
You were going to be out of commission.
I'm going to have to put a whole bottle of boric acid in that shit in some ice.
We're going to have a lot of girls' days. We're going to have a lot of girls' days. A lot of spa days.
Like, I guess a lot of girls, I feel like it's a public service announcement to announce boric acid because, like, I'm hearing from like some guys that I work with and stuff, like girls' pussies will smell. And I had that for a little bit too, because I didn't know. Boric acid. You have to use it all the time.
Also, if you're douching, don't douche with this solution. Empty it out. Put water in, cold water, and put 3 drops of tea tree oil in it.
Ooh,
and so when you douche, but only do that after your scenes, stop douching before your scenes. Okay. And like do it after.
Yeah.
Because you're already going to be clean. You haven't, but if you've done it, your scene yesterday, you douched after, it's already out of there. You're fine.
Yeah.
So in theory, like it also gives you time to rest and like do it after. That will save your fucking life.
I know. I wish I would have known this stuff when I was a regular hoe. Because I used to have like issues because I didn't know what boric acid was. I didn't know that
no one shares secrets.
There's vitamins. There's all these things that you can do to make your pussy fucking perfect. Like literally, I will just be casually sitting there sometimes, and I will just taste my own pussy because it tastes so good.
That's hot.
Yeah.
That's so hot. Yeah, I love it. I love her. I mean, some days you just find it, guys. You know what they say.
Sometimes you're just a little thirsty.
I'm gonna quench it somehow. And there's not always a water bottle on tap, if we're being honest. We know how the fluoride is. We know what's in this water.
Pussy is way healthier.
I mean, you eat it, why can't I? So we're being selfish now.
Yeah.
That's actually so hot.
I know.
That's hot. Have you ever been caught?
Oh, like tasting my own cum? Mm-hmm. I mean, by my boyfriend, yeah.
That's hot.
He's like, he'll see me. He's like, why is your hand? No, I never get embarrassed.
I feel like I would at first. I feel like I'd be like,
no. I like fart on first dates. I get that shit out of the way because I used to not fart on first dates. The next day, my stomach is fucking hurting so bad. I look like I'm 12 months pregnant.
For forever, right?
Yes. Yep. It's the worst. I'm like, okay, if this guy can't handle me farting on the first date, then he won't get to fuck me.
What are we doing here? Like, so you're not getting anal.
Definitely not.
Here's the thing. If I can't shit around you, I'm not letting you fuck me in the ass.
I like that rule.
It's not happening. Because there's so many guys that are like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do anal because the thing is, I'm not prepping for you like I prep for a porn scene. Yeah. You're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Thinking I'll starve myself. No, I'll clean myself out though. Like I'll do that. I'll stretch, like whatever. That being said.
Yes.
If I do, I never have yet. Thank the Lord. That's not true. I bled on Mike Adriano.
Blood on what?
Mike Adriano. He was like, you bled a little on my dick, and it's okay. I thought it was hot. Yeah. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, I worked with this guy that like it was my first scene actually, and a little blood got on his dick.
Yeah. Did he like freak out?
He had like a panic attack. I was like,
Stop.
why are you in this industry, dude?
No.
Like we have periods.
When I first got in, Tony Rubino, Peter Green, J-Mac, there were girls who like couldn't get sponges out. And they would literally just get them out for them. I'm like,
that's a gentleman.
So now I'll do that for girls. I'm like, bitch, I'll do it. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, that's funny that like seeing them do that made me comfortable.
That's sweet.
But
that's true love.
Also,
right
you don't
there.
need toxic shock.
Yeah, no.
Right.
From the sponge.
Never.
You cannot use a sponge as a tampon.
You are
right?
No.
Like that's really bad, right?
You can. There are a lot of girls that do. I mean, for shooting and you're shooting regular, you're using them as tampons.
Pretty much, yeah.
What I would suggest though is there's different kinds. So just look into organic ones. Obviously the store one's easy peasy, the triangles. Yeah. But there are ones that are organic that aren't rough and stuff that you can get. There are bigger. But if you've already been able to get the triangle, you'll be able to get that.
Dude, I didn't know. So my agent's Alex Mack, shout out to him. He's the best ever. And I'm like new to mainstream, right? I'm like, I'm on my period. I'm like, do we need to cancel? He's like, get a sponge. He said, just get a makeup sponge. I'm like, okay, I don't even like use those sponges. I don't even know what those are.
Yep, nope.
So I Google sponges.
Yep.
A fucking huge pack of sea foam sponges come to my house. I'm about to use that shit. Thankfully, I did text my best friend. I'm like, this is the sponge that my agent's talking about, right? And she's like, no, girl, that's not it. I was about to put a big sea foam thing in
God, did you feel good, though, once you realized it wasn't? You're like,
I was like, how is this
like, all these girls are crazy, right?
I was like, I could see how it would soak it up, though.
No. You honestly are literally like a ball of fun. Like you're literally like a gem. Like I adore you.
You too.
Do you have any performers that you like love working with that maybe you've done some content with we can look for?
Yeah. Fuck, why am I blanking names? I mean, I think everyone, if you're like into like crazy sex, you have to experience Vince Carter. Have you had sex with him? No. He's a little like, he's like a jackrabbit, but like he's just so like crazy. The best scene I've ever, like my top selling scene is with Alfie Cinematic.
What's so funny, he just hit me up.
Okay, cool.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's crazy.
Perfect. I love that you said his name. Amazing. Yes.
Super crazy scene.
We're gonna fuck them together.
Yeah, he's something else. It definitely sells. I wouldn't say like that's my kind of sex, for what I really like in real life. But like that's the type of sex people like to watch. So, you got to give the people what they want sometimes, And it's not like I didn't have fun. I had a good time. It's just,
No, there is. Yeah. It's honestly sometimes what sells and what like you like doesn't coincide at first.
There's different, yeah.
But honestly, once your like fans see that that's what you like, it will. Like it literally does because they're like, wait a minute, like you shoot with this guy a lot, like actually, and like or that style, like I like when they pick up on it because I feel like it kind of cues you that like, oh yeah, like that is fine.
Like, some guy told me he watched my scene and he noticed that I'm like. He's like, I could just tell you're a very genuine girl. And I was like, you could tell that from my sex?
Stop.
He's like, yeah, because you one time squirted on a scene and you said sorry for it and like asked if you could clean it up. I was like, how did you like remember that? Like that's a part of the scene. I'm like, I really did that in a scene, and I think this is like a mainstream scene too. And I'm like, oh, so sorry. Do you want me to clean this up?
I love that they left that in there. I'm so like, what the fuck?
I'm like, what? So
I'm like, that's cute. Honestly, you're a gem. I'm definitely gonna have you back. Honestly, Abby, you're like such a gem. I do have to admit, I was nibbling on a couple of edibles from Steady earlier.
Ooh.
They're 200 milligrams each. There's 2,000 in a bag. Yeah, so that means there's 10 gummies. I only had one, and I'm like vibing.
She is vibing.
I'm vibing
in a good way.
I know you don't do it, but I do. So if you guys want to try it, check out Steady.
Yay!
This is Abby fucking Rosemane. Abby Rosemane, that's your title. Jesus, I'm high. Jesus.
I like that. Abby's wrote. I didn't promise I didn't eat an edible. That's funny as fuck. This is what the edibles will do to you. Okay, they will turn you into an Abby.
This is not Derek commercial. Like, watch out. That's how they get you. They honey dick you.
That's funny as fuck.
Oh my God, guys. I'm high as fuck. I am Adriana Maya. This is Abby Rose. This was Spliffs and Giggles brought to you by the Red Eye District. Good night, guys.